Alright, so I played a game recently called leClue. I wouldn't recommend it. There are multiple good reasons, but the truly important one is what it's unfinished. What is it about? Well, I think the name actually does a good job of telling what it is about. Although there is also a subplot about actually writing the story and how many troubles a writer can face. Fighting with a publisher, complaining about the editor, contemplating walking the dog while spraying jam everywhere. A truly difficult existence. I mean, it can be, but it's definitely not portrayed in the most interesting light. What did I like, dislike, and whatever else? It's a bit of a difficult thing to put together, because I don't feel like the game elicited any strong feelings either way. Aside from annoyance in the earlier part of the story, I think there is some good here, some bad, but overall the product, the game, it's just average. So I won't have any point which is like, oh yeah, this game is great due to these reasons. Top 5 reasons leClue is amazing. Number 3 will surprise you. No, I can't pick anything like that, but I still have something to talk about. The art style. It's, I think it can be compared to those awkward 90s cartoons, maybe early 2000s, which I am sure everyone hated. Sounds weird, but bear with me here. These cartoons used this weird art, very awkward animation, possibly stop motion. Sometimes cut out photos of people who were involved. I don't think I've heard anyone praise that. This game, it's like an evolution of that. Everything is obviously digital, it's colorful and easy on the eyes. Stuff in the background is fairly detailed, while characters in the foreground are simplistic and look almost like paper dolls, I suppose. Yeah, it's actually another way to put it. It's cute, it's simple, what else do you need? I enjoyed it, and it's good in small doses. The mystery is also something weird and what kept me going. However, the problem is, like I said, is that the game is unfinished. The goal of having a mystery game is that the mysteries get answered, at least some of them. The important ones. There's a rush one gets while getting through it all and going, oh yeah, I got that right, I was right all along, I'm so damn smart. And yet, here it's written like a children's book, which makes the whole thing a whole lot less mysterious as well. The tone keeps shifting now, so I was always confused whenever it's gonna be serious all of a sudden, and the cutesy funny stuff is all a ruse, and the big gut punch is gonna roll in, or it's just gonna stay silly. I guess it stayed option 2. The tone is actually an important thing to mention. So from the beginning it's got this style of comedy where the characters keep winking to the camera while cracking inoffensive jokes. There are a few words conflicting with the narrators, some, let's call it tomfoolery, and boy, the whole thing works if you can buy its charm. And I often didn't. And I can totally see someone buying this, expecting something brilliant like Zero Escape or Teenage Exocolonist, or a cute little story like Beacon Pies on Redless Monday. And they end up being presented with neither witty writing nor a compelling story, all the while cringing from the terrible attempts to be likable. Another thing is branching. I have recently played another unfinished game, goddammit. Finish your play games please. Anyway, I played that game and I won't mention its name, but it offered great branching paths, or braiding paths is another word we use. I adored that game, and somewhat expected some degree of choice in leClue. And there are choices. Dialogue can change. There are even supposedly major choices noted in the journal, like helping Mama trying to get out of it. And then what tune does the mysterious guy hums? Problem is I didn't see any degree of difference there. I mean, the major differences. I don't know if dialogue actually does change depending on these two choices. I don't know if the story is any different, and I don't know if any other choices affect literally anything. I also sometimes went back and tried another path to see if there is anything. A sticker. Cool. Totally worth however many minutes I just wasted. There was also another moment in particular I'd like to complain about. In the mines, there's a minecart Jenny can ride to get out. However, instead of stopping and hopping up to a ladder, she fails and bursts through a wall. The first time I failed it to a QTE, reloaded and did it again. Same thing happens. There was no notification that I failed, but the exact same cutscene plays. That is just insulting, and it seems like there's this constant illusion of choice. I would definitely say it's annoying how linear it is. However, many games are linear, so this might not be that big of a deal to some people. God damn it, too many B's. I feel like I'm being too negative. It's not awful. I have to make this clear. I like the game enough to get to the end after all, or whatever end is available, but I mentioned 4 titles which I'd rather replay than Jenny leClue again, and it's not really close.